Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Burning Truth. I'm Nathan Goff. I'm joined by Matt Burns, who looks a little bit tired and knackered after getting his head kicked in last week.
Well, bear this in mind, I have had to have some medical checkups and everything.
Concussion, I've heard.
Yeah. Sucks. Absolutely sucks. Getting a concussion from getting my head kicked against a post and then getting absolutely submitted. Not nice.
Not nice. But that at all, but WrestleMania
bear this in mind, you got to watch WrestleMania properly.
Yeah.
I had to do it while getting checked on.
I watched WrestleMania with my best friend, Captain Morgan.
Yeah. Lucky. Lucky.
But more about WrestleMania in a bit. We have to start off the show with some exciting news. As of next episode, we will be live.
We will be going live, and we will be moving a bit of the radio. Well, it won't be necessarily a podcast anymore, will it?
No, it'll be like a live interactive show. We want it to be interactive, so we're going to give it a go. We've finalised the last few details today. Well, I say last few details, there's still some more finalised, but as far as we're concerned about going live, the details have been finalised.
Oh, yeah. We've
just got to sort out a time that we're going to go live.
A time slot, when we're going to go live, and preparation.
Yeah, don't worry folks, the expletives have been registered.
So, be wary, bear this in mind. Even though it's going to be live, Nathan is still going to be Nath.
Yeah, I don't hold back for anyone. We've checked I can still keep the show as it is now. Yeah. We're just going to add some new things in. You'll actually hear us push some local stuff down as well.
Oh yeah.
But it could be a busy week next week. First live show, ICW and Stevenage for Southside.
Oh, I forgot it's next week. Are we going to have time to record the live episode?
Well, we might have to do it on a Friday, because I won't be sober Saturday or Sunday.
Maybe on a Friday, but damn it, we'll do it.
Some way, somehow. It'll get out, but we'll publicise that, but we've been promising now for about a year that we'd go live once we were ready, and the time's right.
We are ready.
So The Burning Truth is going live. Live and interactive.
Yep.
Which Matt will tell you about some more of the details, as I don't like technology.
Basically, we are going to be using a website called Spreaker, which is can be considered a radio station, but it sort of allows us to be live and broadcasting our show. Not only that, it will also allow you to be able to listen to it there on the website, or if you want, you can even download the episodes yourself personally. So if you so
all of them should be a favourite moment while we're on them.
Okay, you got that plug in.
Yeah, while we're on, everything should be a favourite moment.
Yeah.
We are, and we don't say this lightly, we are probably one of the most loosely regulated pairing on the internet today.
Regulated?
Well, we regulate ourselves, but...
No. I have to regulate you, and I'm slowly giving up already.
Yeah, like, we don't hold back on anything. Like, we're not here to push things down your throat. We're here to give you our opinions. You know, there is no bias. Like, we don't hold back. If something's shit, we tell you it's shit. If something's good, we'll tell you it's good.
Exactly.
We're not here to sugarcoat opinions, There's no politicking involved with us.
And also, we don't necessarily have someone on our back saying, you need to do this, that, and whatnot.
No. So, depending on how everything goes, we could cut up to a 3-hour show if we wanted to, I've heard.
Yep.
But there's going to be music in as well. We're going...
An official first, music on The Burning Truth.
But We're going to be cutting some music. We might even try to get a couple of guests in while we're going live.
Yep.
We might have called some favours in early, but...
No, correction. Not your favours. Basically, you're basically calling in my favours.
Oh, no, I don't have to call them favours. People love me. I don't fight with half of my favours, Matt.
Yeah, but I still beat your favourites.
My one give you a concussion 2 months before.
I still beat him.
Still give you a concussion.
I still beat him.
You may have won the battle, but the war's catching up.
He didn't start it. He didn't start the first concussion.
But no, so it's exciting times ahead.
It is.
We're looking forward to that, so you can catch us on Spreaker. We'll be on there. We'll let you know a time. The time is going to change.
It's going to vary from week to week because, bear this in mind, folks, we are going to aim for usual schedule programming for a Friday night. Hopefully.
Yeah.
But from time to time, I have to wrestle on a Friday night.
And I play Interleague.
So what you may get is you may get a
Saturday show that was meant for a Friday night.
Either a Saturday show that was meant to be for Friday, or, that being said, we are always going to aim to try and put on as much content as we can. If there's anything that you want, any input, or anything that you'd like us to not do or to do, give us a shout.
Yeah, we'll run through it quite happily for you. So we want to cover this week. We want to go through WrestleMania, what a WrestleMania, and Raw. Well, I call it Raw. It was NXT's version of Raw. What an 8-man tag.
Astronomical.
Kalisto or
Kalisto.
Yeah, that. I will not butcher the pronunciation again, but he was awesome.
Kalisto.
If you're going to make an impact,
do it like that.
And the crowd's effed up now. They're in England now, aren't they? They're in England now, so the Lucha Dragons should get the same sort of reception.
Definitely.
The big test is how are they going to get over with the American audience that aren't influenced by the IWC, and I'm doing that with inverted commas, folks. You can't see it, but the IWC, where this is cool. Like there isn't going to be 17,000 smarks in the building.
Yeah.
It'll be the casual fans. All of the casual fans going to enjoy the gimmick as much as.
But then again, every wrestling crowd is always different on every show. They're always different, regardless of where you go. It's normally area orientated, so regardless, what one crowd could like this, one crowd could like that.
Yeah, but is the gimmick going to transfer?
I think it will. I do think it will because WWE don't normally allow someone to be that high flying. Apart from possibly a few like Evan Bourne, where there's a Shooting Star Press, which was banned, if I recall, for a short time.
Yeah.
But there are a short few, and Kalisto. And bear this in mind, folks. I'm going to have to say this, and this might shock you, for the WWE fans and whatnot. Bear this in mind, I've seen that is a tame version of him. And you were going mental over him. That's a tame version of him.
I hadn't seen anything like that since the old WCW days, or ECW.
Yeah.
Where there was, and excuse the borrowing of the phrase, but bodies were hitting the floor.
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen a corkscrew springboard cross body. It must have done like 2 or 3 rotations. It was
Rapid.
mental. And,
Rapid.
And all credit to Cesaro for helping him stabilise on his shoulders. But that backflip off his shoulders,
yes.
like I was expecting Cesaro like push him up in the air and like uppercut him. Like that could have been an epic spot because he would have gone up about 20-30 foot in the air if Cesaro pushed him up.
Match end. Cut it there. Done.
But I was expecting something like that. But it was just brilliant. Like really good. And then the double time around head scissors.
Yeah.
That was really good. The Hanakarana into the face buster.
Yep.
Really impressive as well. Just that is a good debut. And talking about debuts,
Adrian Neville.
The man that gravity forgot.
Well, pardon this, WWE. I've noticed how in NXT they have two names. As soon as they get pulled up, I drop the first name.
The last one's giving me his proper one back. Pac.
Yeah, give him that.
But, oh, sorry, they can't because of X-Pac.
Whoops.
But,
yeah. But Neville is a phenomenal worker. But did you see the double head spring? Whew. Now, bear this in mind, folks, that's no easy task. And the speed he did it at.
I think I've seen you do that on a Friday night at a nightclub.
No, that was me breaking my neck. That was probably that was it. That probably wasn't me. That was probably some idiot breaking his neck.
But no, I was really impressed, and that takes a lot.
Yeah, against Axelmania.
Yeah, NXT bought it, and an interesting fact for you that you may or may not know.
Go on.
And if it comes up anywhere else, I'm taking credit for it.
Go on.
Did you know that all but one match at WrestleMania this year, all the wrestlers had been or had a participant from NXT in them?
All
but one match, at least one person who participates in the match had been in NXT, apart from one match.
Oh, tough one. That's a tough one.
It's a fact. The only match that wasn't from or had a participant from NXT was Triple H versus Sting.
Wrong.
I'm not wrong.
Yes, you are.
Triple H has never competed in NXT.
He didn't, but his intro did.
No, he hasn't wrestled in NXT, is what I mean.
Oh, right. I get what you mean now.
So,
but there was participants in his match, in his entrance. Right, isn't there that?
Yeah, I did, because there always is, like, because they save up. But, I mean, like, they didn't actually compete. Like, Sting and Triple H have never competed in...
WCW. We'll forget that period.
Yeah, but everyone else...
Mr. Terror Rising.
Yeah, but everyone else had been there, you know?
Yeah.
You've got Bray Wyatt.
Who was... Yes, he was. He was, but he was also in FCW as well.
Yeah. Seth Rollins.
Do we need to say any more?
Roman Reigns.
Yes, he's changed names as well from FCW in NXT. But carry on.
But he's been there. Dean Ambrose, Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
Okay, we can count that. We'll count it.
Right back in the Battle Royal.
Yeah.
And Hideo Itami.
Yes.
Made his debut in the WrestleMania Battle Royal.
Yep.
Because he won access. But that says bounds. You know, I've heard people say that the people from NXT aren't getting a chance at WrestleMania. Now, you tell me now if that isn't getting a chance. You know, NXT was practically ruling WrestleMania this year.
Pretty much.
If you do well in NXT, this proves that you'll get your chance on the big time as long as you can...
And bear in mind, one of them was facing The Undertaker.
Yeah. And another one was facing the Beast. That's Brock Lesnar.
Ooh. Ooh.
You know, even Paige came from NXT.
Oh, yeah. And AJ.
Yeah, and AJ Lee.
Well, no.
Yes, she did.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
So, NXT brought it to WrestleMania.
Right,
and it was one of the better WrestleManias for years. I wasn't a big fan of the main event.
No one would be.
However, it was physical, but it couldn't live up to some of the matches previously in the night.
You knew it couldn't.
Reigns didn't get that much of an offense in. You know, like, literally, Roman Reigns transformed into Super Reigns. Like, he kicked out of 3 F5s, I think it was.
About that.
He kicked out of 3 or 4 F5s. He got suplexed at least 10 times. And he could still walk at the end of it. I'm sorry, John Cena didn't walk after SummerSlam.
Oh.
And John Cena took roughly about the same amount of beating.
If not more.
Yeah. And then we're supposed to believe that Reigns can get ahead when he pushes The most offence he had was pushing Lesnar into a turnbuckle, 3 Superman punches, and a teddy bear hug.
The super hug.
He is the worst because of his neck.
Yeah.
I can't forgive someone that used to be a linebacker in football. Not football, rugby. Because it isn't football. Football's that thing with rounds.
American football.
Yeah, but...
Oh my god. That's just hilarious.
It's literally like... But Rollins coming out, taking the belt, without pinning Lesnar.
Ooh.
I said 2 weeks ago, you'd need to get the arm guard for someone to pin Lesnar.
Yeah.
And you needed the arm guard, the Navy. Well, we will just send the RAF over to help him.
But I don't think the RAF would have been stupid enough to go over.
No. Chuck Norris stayed away from WrestleMania. But no, it was a good event, you know. Am I happy with Rollins cashing in after he lost to Randy Orton? Not really.
It was expected though.
Do I understand why? Yes.
Yeah.
Do I think he'll be champion for long? No.
Oh. Who do you think?
Personally, I think Randy Orton, round about SummerSlam, August time, either Randy Orton or Roman Reigns will be champion by October, August time. No, he isn't, but he will be. He will have a reign this year. Reigns will reign this year.
Oh, good lord.
It's the problem. He isn't ready. In my eyes, Seth Rollins, as good as he isn't ready to hold a main title, like the biggest title in the business. Because
I could argue.
I'm old-fashioned. If you want to hold the main title in the business, you have to go through the ranks.
Yeah.
So, what mid-card title has he held?
Tag?
Mid-card title.
Tag?
What mid-card singles title has he held?
No.
Yes, I get that he was an NXT World Champion. The first one, I think.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. But, where's his credibility? What in the last year had he done besides Money in the Bank?
Shield?
For you guys. You could argue that he wasn't even one of the... Like, the three of them together were gold, but he got his ass kicked while he was in the Shield.
Yeah.
He literally got beat around for 10 minutes, and then Ambrose or Reigns had come in and saved day.
True.
So...
I'm sure it'll be good, though.
His Reigns finds a way to win, but...
I'm not going to say he's going to have a long reign or whatnot, but he does have a credibility of being the champion. ROH days as Tyler Black.
Yeah, but how many people watch ROH compared to WWE?
True.
Okay, so when you're building or trying to build credibility up to your championships, when you get a number one contender, they usually have to have like a nice bit. Well, they used to. This is the problem. The main event caliber isn't really built up that much. Like, if you ask people what they thought of Dolph Ziggler, you know, people wouldn't know he's been a world champion.
But he has.
He ain't treated like he's next world champion.
Nope.
There's only a few people that could hold the world championship and you could go, I believe that.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan.
Yep.
Because he's over.
Oh yeah. Well over.
John Cena, because it's John Cena.
Super Cena.
Yeah. John Cena's the best deal in the business at the moment. I was reading an article about that and I'll post it up in a bit. Randy Orton.
Yeah.
I can believe Sheamus is a world champion.
Currently.
Yeah, in his heel persona, he's a good contender.
In your theme?
Yeah, but he'd be there. And Ryback, if you give us Monster Ryback, Monster Face Ryback, that would be, you know,
yeah,
believable.
But they're not doing it with Ryback.
No. But the rest of them, they need to build them up. Rollins hasn't had the build to make him feel like he's a serious main event caliber guy. In my eyes, you know, in other people's eyes, you know, you could go, yes. But in my eyes, I don't believe that he was ready.
Some people could say the same with Daniel Bryan at the time when he had Money in the Bank. Couldn't they?
But they had the brand split then with the 2 world titles. So they didn't give him the main world title. They gave him the prop that was a world championship that they used to give to old guys as a thank you.
Oh, ouch. Ouch. Okay.
Tell me I'm lying. Tell me, from 2010 onwards, who really had a significant reign with that title besides Randy Orton?
Go. Henry?
Thank you title run there, wasn't it? Meaningful, but it was a thank you title run. What? Same point again. What had Henry done before he'd won the world championship, besides having sex with Mae Young?
The Hall of Pain.
What? But that was the run with the title. And
And
up to the title, yeah.
Getting killed by Brock.
Yeah. You know, Randy Orton, yes, had the title and he carried SmackDown on that night. Christian, like if they believed in Christian, he would have had a main title run afterwards. But he got that title because Edge couldn't carry it anymore after WrestleMania, after he faced Alberto Del Rio. So that was like a, you know, this is Edge's final risk that you actually get a world title in WWE. Won't last long, but you're having one.
Oh, you really are in a bit of a mood today, aren't you? On the way, folks, I may for the live shows, I may have to come up with a possible warning jingle to prepare for any incoming rants from Nathan Goff.
But no, like, so I hope Rollins proves me wrong. I really do.
Yeah.
Because he can put on good matches.
Yes, you can.
But
There's no build-up, is what you're saying.
yeah.
They've got the time to build him up now against Randy Orton. Now, the question is, are they going to have him always constantly running from Orton with the whole authority thing, or is he going to actually come out strong against Orton?
No.
No.
He'll hide behind the authority and pick his times. He'll basically be like the skinny version of Triple H. You know, he's like a $1.85 instead of $2.50.
So you're saying Shawn Michaels?
Yeah. He'll be like Shawn Michaels was in DX. He'll hide behind enforcers and before when
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels hid behind Kevin Nash, he'll hide behind Kane, the authority, Big Show.
Yeah.
Which is fine, you know, you can build credibility up that way, but
Takes longer.
yeah.
But we'll have to see how it goes with that picture. What do you think of the Sting versus Triple H?
I thought it was brilliant. That was a good nostalgia match.
Yeah.
You know, everyone who was watching wrestling in the 90s wanted to see DX versus the NWO. I did actually think that the ambulance was going to be needed to come, like to scrape Scott Hall off the floor, but
However, when I saw Kevin Nash down, looking at his leg, I thought, not his quad again!
that was brilliant. It played the audience. However, and this is just me that found it funny. Did you notice how Billy Gunn was at least 10 yards further down the ramp than the Road Dogg and X-Pac?
No kidding.
He was proper sprinting at it.
He
And
was
Road Dogg's an
literally-
ex-Marine.
He was gone.
But yeah, Billy Gunn, fountain of youth.
The man who's found the fountain of youth and isn't sharing.
Yeah.
And he just sort of, you know, oh, I'm feeling a little older. Quick, dive in.
All out DDP a big thank you.
Yes.
Because he has helped Scott Hall tenfold.
Massively.
Like, if you told me 2 years ago I was going to get to see Scott Hall to do a bump again, I would have asked you if you were on crack.
And then probably accused Scott Hall of being on it as well.
Yeah, but he looks fine and...
He's cleared himself up. He's got himself on the right track.
And he's there now.
It's looking good.
Yeah. Did you like the bit where he smashed the baton off? Where Sting
yeah.
smashed the baton off?
You mean that sledgehammer?
Yeah.
Yeah. That moment, when I saw it though, cleared it for me. The result. Everyone's like, oh, he broke it. I thought, short-air weapon. He's just taken away the one thing the bat had over the sledgehammer. The speed.
However, we'll get back to the match in a minute.
Yeah.
What about Triple H's entrance? Wow.
He always has a good entrance.
Wow.
Oh, you just didn't expect Arnie?
I didn't expect a mix like Triple H last year was the love child of Conan the Barbarian and whatever else he was mixed with, but this year it was like Conan had fucking slept with the Terminator and Triple H was born. All I was waiting was for Triple H to go, "I'll be back."
Or affirmative.
Yeah, but
you have been terminated.
That was an awesome entrance. I'm a bit disappointed he threw the hat down because that hat must have been worth some, that hat would make a nice souvenir for a fan.
Still would.
I know, but he chucked it down the hole.
There's probably someone to catch it.
What?
Probably someone caught it.
What, down the hole underneath the stage?
There's always someone there.
It's probably on the 10-yard line at the stadium now, but... But if he was going to chuck it, he could have at least chucked it in the crowd.
I think he probably didn't do that for health and safety. Because it's not exactly small. And, you don't be throwing small objects into the crowd because it's taking someone's eye out. It wouldn't take an eye out, this would just take the head clean off.
It wouldn't, because people would want stuff. Could you imagine if you caught that?
True. One of a kind hat. But you'd have to fight get out with it.
That's fine.
So let me guess, you'd put it on the start with busting out pedigrees.
Sledgehammer pedigrees. Have you seen them all?
You're in that damn game.
But no, it was a good match. It lived up to my expectations. It even went past them a bit. NWO coming out and helping Sting.
Yeah, which I didn't expect because of the whole...
I did, because didn't Sting join the Wolfpack, the red and white Wolfpack?
He did briefly, but I think that sort of hit WCW.
Yeah, it did, but wasn't Kevin Nash and Scott Hall a part of that?
Yeah, yes, they were. Oh, Kevin Nash definitely was.
Yeah.
But Scott Hall was in and out.
Yeah, so I kind of expected it.
Yeah.
Being a revisionist,
yeah.
I did kind of expect that. I didn't expect Hulk Hogan.
No, yeah, because he was always black and white.
And didn't expect Shawn Michaels.
No one expected Shawn Michaels.
Probably the only botch of the match.
Ouch.
When Sting pulled his face away. Oh shit, you're supposed to kick me there. Bang!
Botchamania. Botchamania.
I rewound it because it was quite funny because you could just see Sting's delayed reaction.
Uh-oh. Too early.
You're there, Shawn. Go on, kick me.
Kick me. So were you expecting to do a bit of a Joker thing, come on, hit me. And then just turn because he's, just missed it. It's like, uh-oh, I better react.
But no, I was happy, I was a bit disappointed that bit messed up a little bit, but...
Bear some mind, there was a lot happening.
Yeah.
I couldn't, WrestleMania, okay, everyone's got to be on their form, but when was the last time Shawn Michaels was in the ring? When, bear some mind, Shawn Michaels hasn't been in the ring doing super kicks in ages. Sting hasn't taken a super kick off Shawn Michaels in... Well, wait, he hasn't. And Triple H was pretty much getting handled. And Scorpion Deathlock.
It was a good match though. Bray Wyatt and The Undertaker. Undertaker looked...
better.
Miles better.
He looked healthy.
He looked in shape as well.
Yeah.
We were on about this earlier. I really expected American Badass Undertaker.
Yeah.
Because he'd grown his hair back to Big Evil days.
And it was too light out.
Yeah, it was still daylight. Usually it's pitch black by the time Undertaker comes out.
When Undertaker comes out, it's normally pitch black, dark, boding. Undertaker comes out, dung. The lights, Undertaker...
The lights are on and everyone's still here.
Exactly.
I was expecting, a little bit... I was waiting for the Harley Davidson and a bit of Limp Bizkit come in. Like, that would have been well received. It was a shame Bray Wyatt hurt himself in the morning.
Yeah.
Testers.
Yes, but even so, it was still interesting. However, there is one moment in that match I thought... I saw it coming, but I just wanted to see the reaction.
I think I found a meme that would go with that moment.
Oh, yeah, about the spider walk.
The spider walk into the sit-up.
Oh, That would be honest. It's like, oh look, take us down. Hey, no, he's up.
And it like you could just see Bray Wyatt going, oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sort of like taking this game up, going, please. Which it was, wasn't it? But the match was, in that sense, was really good. I thought that was entertaining. Now, what match would you like to move on to?
The Divas match was quite good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, but I think it being Fatal 4-Way would have been better. But I think it was still a good match. It's always good seeing British talent, especially at the Show of Immortals. And actually got the win in her debut WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Which is brilliant. Are you looking for that name?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna find it.
But there's the moment you were on
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
But I'm just waiting for because there will be a meme that'll come under that. But Undertaker looks so much in better shape this year.
He looked healthier.
Yeah. It looked like he could actually probably do about 6 or 7 matches.
6 or 7 more years.
Mm.
But last year looked like he was on. It was literally, Taker's retiring. Where with this one now, there's doubt. Nah.
It looks better with hair as well.
Yes. Yes, he does. Now, what did you think of John Cena versus Rusev?
Stiff match. I wonder if Vince McMahon told him to do that stunner because Austin had annoyed Vince at WrestleMania weekend. Because Austin was supposed to be there at WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah.
And this is the only reason, supposedly, why the Talk is Jericho is going on the WWE network.
Ouch.
Is because Steve Austin has refused to do Tough Enough.
Oh.
He's refused to host it this year.
Who's doing it?
Don't know, but supposedly Steve Austin has refused to host it.
I think that's probably because of what happened last year at the time.
Yeah.
You do know what happened, don't you? Last time? No.
I'll let you go.
Basically, the winner of Tough Enough.
Yeah.
I got a contract. Never made it to Raw. Didn't even get it to NXT, at least.
Well, wanted something to do with the wellness policy.
Not entirely, but possibly, but even so. But this is someone who that they were saying is the winner. But ironically, before he actually debuted on Tough Enough, he was actually already a part of SCW. So there's a bit of controversy there.
Yeah.
Now, irony of it is, the person who first went out, isn't she a Funkadactyl?
Yeah.
Oh dear. So basically, the person who got thrown out off the show first is on the main roster, or has been on the main roster, and the person who won it didn't get anywhere.
In all fairness to Cameron, though, or Ariane, she's come on leaps and bounds.
Yes, but
what you have to appreciate.
Yes.
They wanted 2 people who could shake the booty to come out and accompany, 2 Ernest and Cap Millers in one body. It's a polite way of putting what Brodus Clay had to do.
Basically, as you declared in the past, my former neighbour.
Yeah. But Tough Enough is coming back. It's been announced it's coming back to the network. But
it'll be good, but they've got to make it right this time, and especially with no Bill DeMott.
Yeah. Supposedly, Goldust is going to be one of the trainers on it.
He'd be good. Goldust would be a good trainer. But who do you think would be the main role?
I don't know yet. They haven't leaked that, but part of me thinks someone like Trish Stratus.
Trish is good, but I don't think she's main. He'd be the main. Booker would be a good call.
No.
Why not?
Because he's always on WWE television, isn't he?
Mm.
So you want someone who's been there and
it's taking time.
Yeah, because if Booker T goes on it, if he sees someone he likes in WWE doesn't take him, he'll just put him in his wrestling company.
Good point.
Trish Stratus hasn't got a wrestling company. She has not many interests in wrestling these days.
No, she doesn't.
But she'd make quite a good host and has got quite a good background.
Yes. True. True, but I don't think they'll have her as main host. I just don't.
Like, if you wanted someone like a Billy, like a
Billy
Road
Gunn,
Dogg.
Road Dogg.
Billy Gunn or a Road Dogg would make a good host.
Kevin Nash. Good shout out there.
It's a shame Shawn Michaels pissed everyone off at the Hall of Fame with his speech, otherwise Shawn Michaels would make a brilliant host.
Which
for Tough
speech?
Enough. The Kevin Nash one.
I have no idea what you're on about.
Did you see him tear up his script?
I have no idea what you're on about. I am a part of the WWE.
But no, it's...
I'm joking.
Like, Shawn Michaels would make a good host.
Yeah, he would. Shawn would be a good call.
Chris Jericho would make a brilliant host.
Jericho's phenomenal. Christian.
No.
But, well...
See, like, you got to have someone that can fill Austin's shoes.
Chris Jericho would be a good fill. Chris Jericho would definitely be a good fill.
Well, why not have Mark Calloway do it?
Oof.
Have him under his proper name.
Nah. He'd happy taker.
Undertaker, the persona, can't be a trainer. Most respected person in the business. Yeah. Could you imagine how much that they'd learn?
Astronomical. For his better than mind, he should know the WWE by now, inside and out.
Like, there's no better person that is stuck to a gimmick.
Yeah. Or a role, you know.
Back in 1991, would you have thought that that gimmick would still be going 24 years later?
No, you wouldn't.
And under all the different transformations, it's gone and gone full circle.
Yeah. And he has done that, which is brilliant. There's not many who can do that.
Like, would he want to? Probably not. Kane could be another good shout for a host.
Kane would be a good shout out. Because not many people give him credit. I don't think.
Because he's well articulated. He isn't in his big red machine thing at the moment. He's in corporate.
He can wrestle.
Yeah.
He can wrestle, but because the WWE women is this big guy persona, they don't always think. Unfortunately, I know one person that would be a good call, but unfortunately TNA won't let him go.
Who?
Al Snow.
No, I don't think he would be.
I think he would be a good teacher.
He'd be a good trainer, because he's been a trainer.
That's what I mean, a good trainer, not main trainer. I mean, to fill in the role of Bill DeMott.
Yeah. Put it out there. Why not someone that's gone from WWE, made it big in Japan and came back on his own terms? Tensai. Prince Albert.
Ooh. He will be a good one. He would be a good one because he's got the experience of the independents and he's got the WWE knowledge.
Yeah.
Very good call. Plenty of people.
Plenty of people, but if you're going on the main host, you need someone who could fill Steve Austin's shoes, and there's a limited number of people.
Very.
You know, it's a shame Kurt Angle's tied back in a contract with TNA because he would have filled the part brilliantly.
The only one I can see at the moment is two people off the top of my head to fill that role.
And one of them's in hot water at the moment. It's just a good job his best mate's the COO of the company.
Who are you thinking?
Shawn Michaels.
3. My mistake, 3. Shawn Michaels is 1.
You're forgetting Shawn Michaels has trained the world champion.
Oh yeah, he has. I know he has. Yes, he has. There's Shawn Michaels. There's Chris Jericho. And why not the King of Kings himself? That's the question. That's why I put him last.
Like, he'd be brilliant.
He'd be brilliant at it,
but has he got the time?
Exactly. That's where the time frame comes into play. He'd have to be the Alan Sugar of Tough Enough. He'd have to have the coaches take him out, beat the crap out of him, bully him, get him to do the task, get your players to come watch this on the video camera, to play catch up, and then make him make judgment calls.
So yeah, what do you want to talk about next on the good old agendas?
On the good old agenda, shall we move on to Brock Lesnar?
Are we on about him destroying Raw, or are we on about his WrestleMania stuff?
I'll think about WrestleMania.
Go on then.
Bear this in mind, folks. Brock basically he got on Twitter worldwide by not being PG. By not being PG. Do you know what? Do you know what the trend was?
Pardon?
You know what the trend was on Twitter?
What?
That he got worldwide. Suplex City.
Yeah.
Suplex City. But it only went trading worldwide because he added the word live. And unfortunately I'm not repeating that. You can.
Suplex City, bitch. Brilliant. However, WrestleMania, and this last thing we'll talk about WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey.
The arm collector. Well, can we just put that on hold and make that the last part of WrestleMania? Main event, WrestleMania. Stiff as hell. Brutal.
Yeah, it was stiff.
It was. It needed to be. But like we said earlier, it didn't live up to the hype, but cut that back.
It was a one-sided main event. Undertaker got more offensive.
It needed to be that, though. It did need to be that, but we you know, even though it was going to be representing, you know, people are going to think it was garbage, it turned out better than what people expected.
Yeah.
Which is good. And Brock carried that match.
Yeah.
He really did. The one move that did surprise me, though, the belly to belly over the ropes. Now, I've done a belly to belly. It's not easy.
Brock Lesnar looked in awesome shape. You could tell he'd been training for an MMA return.
Oh, yeah.
He looked...
beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was defence mode.
However, I've just remembered something to do with Paul Heyman. But we'll get onto that after you've spoke about Ronda Rousey.
Oh, my God.
But I thought to myself, nah, they won't let her on WrestleMania.
The world's most dangerous woman.
The world's most dangerous woman? Isn't she contracted to UFC?
And there's rumours that she hasn't done yet.
Oh.
In all fairness, and this isn't no disrespect to women's UFC, who can beat her?
You've got to bring someone outside.
No. In the UFC...
Oh, in the UFC itself?
The last two matches have gone for 30 seconds. That's combined. Not 30 seconds each, folks. 30 seconds in total.
Combined.
One lasted 40 and the other one lasted 16 seconds.
Oh. Short match.
And she's just... basically, she prints money. You know, because she's...
People said on the WWE roster, there's a Brie mode. Brie mode is good, you know, devastating.
Brie mode is nothing compared to Rousey mode.
Oh, folks, I've literally seen on one of her victims. Better man, she
broke their arm.
No, she actually pulled the ligaments out of their arm. Now, I've had an injury where it's called that's had like where it's had my nerves in my arms go nuts, but to actually pull the ligament, tear the ligament, that's just pain.
You know, like, this isn't an average woman we're talking about in the UFC. This woman has actually won a bronze medal in judo at the Olympics.
Yeah. Better than mine, folks.
She might have even won a gold the next Olympics. But
and if I recall, Triple H even paid homage to her. Well, he had to.
Yeah. Triple H got thrown.
Oh, yeah. And there's a meme, and I've seen this. There's a picture of Ronda hip tossing, proper judo hip tossing Triple H, and you can see like the picture getting zooming in on Triple H's face. You know, you can see with each word it's zooming in more. This was a terrible, terrible idea.
I'm just trying to see if she has actually won a gold medal in there as well. But her MMA matches 11, wins 11. Matches won by submission 9.
9. All armbar. All submissions, armbar, I bet.
Yeah. So she entered the 2008 Olympics.
Yeah.
And she got a bronze medal in judo.
What more can you say with her? Anyway, This isn't wrestling.
We
haven't gone off subject because technically UFC and MMA involves wrestling.
No, but supposedly she might be coming to do a match with Stephanie.
That's it. So WWE, here's my money.
I've just got the picture of Fry off Futurama in that meme of just shut up and take my money, stupid.
It pretty much is.
No, but yeah, if she comes across like, in all fairness, there is no one in MMA that could touch her at the moment. I don't understand why she signed a new contract there, and that's not taking anything away from MMA.
No.
But she could probably make the same amount of money as Brock Lesnar if she signed a WWE contract.
But even so,
she wouldn't even have to work full time. But Brock Lesnar said on SportsCenter he is working a part-time job with full-time pay.
Yeah.
Ronda could do probably the same thing. Would you like to see Ronda versus Natalia? Could you imagine?
That would be it.
Yes, I know in real life Ronda Rousey would kill Natalia.
Rousey's gonna kill you.
But yeah.
Finish it. No. If she ever does get involved in wrestling, I am calling it right now. Finishing move, armbar.
There was part of me that was there going, is she going to pay homage to Brock Lesnar? Is she going to put in the Kimura on Stephanie?
I thought that myself. But I thought, nah, this is wrong.
And then another part of me thought, is she going to do, like, is she going to do the roll through into the armbar?
I thought that, but I thought, could that look too much like a bit of an Alberto?
But I'm on about the one where she picks him up and then like she does like the rolling fireman's and then locks it in. I'm like,
but even so,
this could be
Ronda could basically claim an arm from wherever she wants.
You won't give women a chance. There's your opportunity.
Yeah,
and supposedly Dana White was happy for her to appear on WWE.
Yes, which is not always normal. You know, that's
him and Vince get on quite well,
which is good.
Which has been stated, they don't see each other as competition.
No, they're two very different sports, and they are. But bear this in mind, I think the person who bridged that gap
is Brock Lesnar. But before that was Ken Shamrock.
Yep.
You know, but
Dan Severn.
Not as much as Shamrock.
Not as much as Shamrock, but even so, he was still one.
Yeah.
He was still one.
You know, CM Punk's gone to the UFC to give it a go.
Yeah, but not every wrestler wants to be an MMA superstar, blah blah blah. But industries, one is real fighting, one is stage. But even so, you've got to give credit to WWE, like the actual wrestlers, because if they actually did apply some of the moves that they do, it would cause some serious damage, and it would.
Yeah.
Now on the other side, one of the basic of MMA is you have to know how to wrestle, do takedowns.
Yeah. Which
is a fundamental of wrestling.
Mm.
You have to know how to take someone down, and also stop someone from taking you down.
Yeah.
So they sort of go hand in hand together.
But yeah, I thought that was brilliant. The segment dragged a little bit, but it was nice, and rocking out a Dragon Ball Z t-shirt.
It's over 9,000. Oh yeah.
And she looked good in it as well.
I can't deny that.
But moving on to Raw. Oof. We've covered some of the highlights from Raw.
Yeah.
What do you think of John Cena doing the Open Challenge on television?
Good idea.
People are shitting on it though.
Why?
Because they're like, he's going to bury off the roster. People were moaning that the title was never on television. Now it's on television, or the roster's going to get buried. People didn't make up their mind. Like, bitches be tripping.
Please.
But no, like, people wanted the belt on telly. It's on telly. John Cena and Ambrose put on one heck of a match.
Clinic. They put on a clinic.
Wasn't as good as Ziggler Bryan earlier on in the night.
Oh, no.
That was brilliant.
Headbutts. Ooh. They just scream pain.
Yeah, but I wasn't expecting, Ambrose versus Cena to be a technical masterpiece.
I did a bit, though, because Ziggler can wrestle.
No, I said I wasn't expecting Ambrose and Cena to be a technical masterpiece.
You mean... Oh, sorry, I thought you meant Ziggler and...
I was expecting Bryan and Ziggler to be a technical masterpiece because Daniel Bryan's a wrestling machine and Dolph Ziggler's a bumping...
I did, because I know Cena can wrestle from his early days, and I know Dean can from his training.
He just can't throw a punch.
And I can tell with Dean, he can wrestle because, if I recall, he trained at the Heartland training school, which was run by Shawn Michaels. Ooh, there you go.
But no, I was impressed. You know, both matches, both for the title on the Raw, both really good matches.
What more can you say?
You know, John Cena bringing new moves to his arsenal.
Yeah. From out of nowhere. But, to be honest... actually, there is one WrestleMania thing we haven't covered.
What?
Orton.
And the RKO.
Yeah. I'm sorry, folks, I've had to bring WrestleMania back, but this is worth it. The RKO.
What a step up.
Quite literally, step up. I thought Seth was going to get the win.
Yeah.
When I saw the foot land on the neck, I thought, yeah, here we go. And the flick up. It was led to, you knew that match was over.
The place went mental.
The place went mental. Personally, I still think what a colleague of mine said, and it made me laugh to no end. Because it's another way of saying, I'll just say what he said. Randy Orton picked up on the fact that everyone's picking up on from out of nowhere. So instead, he decided to pull an RKO from out of elsewhere.
That's brilliant. And another thing from WrestleMania that I forgot: Sting's crossbody block to the outside.
Yeah.
Holy shit. The man's 50 odd.
56.
The Undertaker didn't do a suicide dive this year, did he?
No, he didn't. He didn't.
Part of me was expecting it.
I expected it, but
I understand why he didn't.
Yeah, because there's the injuries. There's always the injuries. Taker's got his own injuries and Braid's got his.
Yeah, and there isn't many more cameramen that can DDT Undertaker on the outside anymore.
That wasn't an actual proper cameraman.
I know that was it was one of Juice and Domino wanted.
Yeah, it was Snooker's kid.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. That was a bad year for that guy.
But no, it was
Catch me! Huh?
DDT out of nowhere!
Oh, I actually thought Undertaker did actually become the dead man.
But no, it was... But Raw next night, the title matches were brilliant. Daniel Bryan and Ziggler. Oh.
Yeah.
And then Cena and Ambrose.
Yeah.
Like, Cena having the US title, I think, helps it.
Yes, it
and
does.
It being on telly every week, so it'll give people...
wonders. But the only problem I feel a bit sorry for Cena on is Cena's still trying to get over, but...
No, he isn't. People want to see Cena heel turn. The minute Cena proper turns heel, he's a baby face.
Good point.
Cena's the best heel in the business at the moment.
However, I still... If I'm honest with you, I think Cena is heel now.
Cena is the best heel in the business.
Especially with the comments he actually turned around and said on Raw. And, oh, I like the little extra bit you've added in my theme. Would you care to do it for me? John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks.
Straight in town with the trumpets.
John Cena sucks. And then he goes, oh, by the way, for the ones who have just been singing, you're probably not going to like this. The champ is here.
John Cena, at the moment, is the best babyface that people hate.
It's genius.
The best heel gimmick in wrestling at the moment.
My God. We could have stepped onto something here. Cena? Heel? Nah, his merchandise is... And merchandise still selling? Oh dear.
It's like the NWO all over again.
What,
heels that are over. Or baby faces that are heels.
Ooh.
Still get a reaction. Don't matter what your reaction is.
Exactly. As long as you're getting a reaction, it doesn't matter.
No.
Because you can adjust yourself to it. I've been on shows where there's a reaction, where people have had all different reactions to me, and some of it being good, some of it being bad, and other cases I've seen it where it's been literally quiet.
Yeah.
I hate that. I don't like that because you can't react to it.
No, but it was incredible.
Yeah.
Like, people won't want to admit it because they'll be like, no, he's a babyface. But he's positioning himself as
a heel
and a babyface.
Yeah.
It's like, people can call him a trainer, but he isn't. He is a heel portraying a babyface.
Yeah.
People don't, like...
He's Bret Hart in it.
Yeah, people should realise they don't want a John Cena heel turn because he'll be the most over face in the company.
No kidding. No kidding.
Keep him as he is, and
Well, and hang on. And bear this in mind, folks. Faces get beat up most of the time, and sorry for breaking one of the biggest rules. The heels normally control most of what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, Cena as a heel. Oh. And people think, it's going to be one of them. If Cena ever does turn heel, it's going to be John Cena going, and you thought I was in control before.
You thought I had a golden shovel then? Well, I say hello to my platinum friend.
And start busting out some singles.
Yeah. But it's brilliant. The man that gravity forgot. Oh.
What more? Well, we've already covered that. We've covered that again. The moment. That was voted on. It's even on WWE. The top 10 moments of Raw, and it was number 1.
Go on.
Do you know what it was? No. Ooh, the rampage
Of Brock Lesnar destroying everything.
I'll be honest with you. I expected that near the end.
Of our friends over at the Brass Rings photo. Rest in peace, Michael Cole with Dusty's shoe after the ring. I thought that picture was brilliant.
Bear this in mind, did you see the landing he took?
Hands face.
If you're happy and tap the mat.
It was hands, stomach, legs.
Face.
You might as well done that at the worm.
What many worse is, his hands came down first, you'd think, that's going to break his fall. No, it didn't. It literally, hand slapped, leg slapped, body slapped, face plant.
He practically did a worm.
He did a modified worm, and just literally eat the canvas.
I felt sorry for the cameraman, the fucking cameraman too.
Oh, no.
Hands, face and knees.
No, he was actually a trainee.
Yeah, I know, but the cameraman...
Oh, yeah.
It was...
Oh, no, to be honest, I think he took the best.
It wasn't... The decision was made by Vince to have him flip the table so they could try a new commentary on the night.
Yeah, which
it wasn't planned before the show. Vince decided about 3 minutes before Lesnar went out. He was like, yeah, fucking flip that table while you're out there, kid.
Yeah. What really worse is you could tell JBL and Booker T had no clue. It was literally, oh Lord!
It's like, oh sucky ducky quack quack, shit!
What really worse is you just saw Booker to sit there, table coming at him. Uh-oh.
Oh my brother, that's the fire.
Oh, I will say this. I've seen a meme where you got Booker T with his infamous promo. You've heard this one, haven't you? Would you care to elaborate?
No, you can tell the story.
In this promo, Booker T's getting in the heat of the moment. Now, unfortunately, he said one word too many. It starts off with, we want the gold, sucker. Hulk Hogan, we're coming for you.
Nigga.
I didn't say that. Yeah. Now, in that moment, bit of a history lesson, Booker T thought he was going to be in serious trouble with Hogan. for calling him that. But we actually found out he wasn't. In fact, Hulk Hogan was proud of it. He was actually happy to be called that. Because he's like, well, my brother, I'll join you.
He's called everyone his brother since.
Since. Oh, good lord. You have to go with the not Silverdome. It's not Silverdome. Superdome. But anyway, back onto subject. And on this meme, someone put on Brock Lesnar, we're coming for you.
Yeah.
You see an image of Brock smiling. I've got to say it. I do apologise for the swearing. Bitch, please. Chair flipped. Booker T. KO'd.
But yeah, just brilliant. The 60th tag match. Don't know how I feel about Naomi going after the title.
Mix it up. But I expected AJ or Paige.
I'd rather see Charlotte.
Ooh.
I liked AJ's new shirt on Monday.
Oh yeah. I'm a hugger. Where have we seen that before?
Bailey's gonna hug you.
NXT. But I will say that was a moment.
Has anyone seen Emma since? Or is she
NXT.
back in Australia?
NXT.
Is she back in NXT?
She's in NXT. She's started something with Bailey.
Alright.
Try and get Bailey to bring out her
In a rage.
sort of actually fight. But there's a potential of Emma turning heel here. I can see it happening. No more should be said on that subject of that. Well, that was Raw. What did you think overall?
Yeah. Enjoy. It's been a good week for wrestling. I haven't watched SmackDown yet because it's on tonight.
I've caught up on it a little bit.
I haven't had a chance yet, so I'll watch that tonight. But
folks, right, people in America, you lucky guess who got to see it. Who got to see it last night? I'm pretty sure you're happy with Sheamus' new theme. And people from the UK,
what is his new theme?
It's completely different. It's not.
Is it by a known band or
I
is
don't
it Jim
know.
Johnston?
Possibly Jim Johnson. It's got that vibe to it. Trust me, it's very fitting of Sheamus. As soon as I heard it, I just thought to myself, he's going to be going for the main title soon. It just screams it. It literally screams, I am here. I don't need to say any more. And so to our UK fans, be prepared for a cool new theme.
Yeah, so we've got that to look forward to. Is there anything else you want to cover?
Well, we've got the British scene of me getting beat up.
We could always save that for our live radio, because we could do a preview of what's to come in British wrestling next week.
True.
Because we should have the full cards for ICW and Southside by next week.
However, I've got to point something. I've got to actually bring this up because a few people are saying, well, if you're getting head checks, how can you be doing other shows? There's a reason why I'm able to still be wrestling.
And I've tried to advise him not to, folks, on a number of times, because, stupid is as stupid does, as Forrest Gump says. And
it's not that. Bear this in mind. Okay, I got me head, and I mean proper, kicked against a post. I was seeing Tweety Birds. And then got choked.
I thought I saw a pussycat.
Pretty much. And it's not good being in the locker room and having to get checked on. It's not. Now, Blake, let me get this straight. If the referee wasn't there, how far would you have gone? How far would you have gone? Were you trying to end my career? If so, why? Why did you try and end my career? What, just because of a little bit of dancing and whatnot? Well, guess what? Okay, jokes aside, you may have not liked me being the Funk Soul brother and whatnot. Joking aside, you tried to end me. You tried to end my wrestling career. Okay, I said on the radio, as we said, the brass ring, Okay, I said you would have to end me to stop me being the Funk Soul Brother. I really meant that. You want to stop me being the Funk Soul Brother, there's only one way. You are going to have to end me. Don't see that, do not see that coming, period. And I will sign as many waivers just to get my hands back on you, because I'm taking this personal. I'm taking this personal because you tried to end my career on your debut at United. I don't, you may think, okay, I'm taking out one, a former heavyweight champion, 3-time tag team champion at United, and
How many?
3-time?
3-time.
3-time United tag team champion, and if I'm not mistaken, the BWA's X Division longest reigning and defending champion.
Well, you're not defending anymore.
Well, not defending anymore now, because I did actually lost it, but I was at the time when I did have the title, and I still hold the record of being the longest reigning and whatnot right now. But at the moment, that's not on my focus. My focus is on him trying to end my career, and I'm sorry if you think that's a regular way of introducing yourself to the United fans. You got another thing coming. Next time I see you in the squared circle, believe this: I ain't taking it you lightly. And don't think I'm going to be coming at you all friendly, busting a move. I'm going to be basically punching you up and teaching you the rightful lesson that you should be taught proper, that you should have been taught when you were learning how to wrestle, learning your craft, to respect the people who have come before you to pave the way. Because all you've done right now is tick me off.
Can someone get Matt a water, please? Man down. Someone has pissed the Funk Soul Brother off, folks.
Yeah. And bear this in mind now, folks. Every show I'm having to... Until I get the all clear, I'm having to sign waivers to be on shows. And this is how serious I am. Bear this in mind, not long after that encounter with Blake, I ended up wrestling for Slam in a steel cage against Tim Burns. You've seen Tim Burns.
Small bloke in here, about yay big.
Far from it. He is a monster. Okay, I'll admit it. I got, someone could say it lock and whatnot, but I managed to get the win. Now, I've still got marks and bruises from the steel cage to this day. That's not going to stop me. My personal goal right now at United is to teach Blake a lesson. An old school lesson that he should have been taught a long time ago. I think you better take control of this before I continue anymore. This will just turn into a rant.
We will have a little jingle for when Matt goes off on a rant. I'll bring the alcohol in, to calm him down. We'll douse him down a bit. So, as we mentioned, as of next week, we are covering some of the upcoming British scenes. We've got ICW, which at the moment has been announced for the world title. Because it's now a world title. We have got Drew Galloway versus Guerrero.
Oh.
The Bucky Boys are going to be there. The homicidal, the genocidal, the suicidal Sabu against BT Gunn.
Oh, that will be stiff. BT is known for doing hardcore matches as much as anybody else, and I've seen him.
The
55.
What's the group called? I'm trying to remember. The one
The New
that
Age
Grabs
Clique.
joined.
The New Age Clique.
No, it's in the New Age Clique. I think it's the 55 if I remember
Could
rightly.
Could be, but I thought it was the New Age Clique.
No.
No.
But Bram might be there.
Bram might be there, which is big news.
Yeah.
And a colleague of mine, Tim Wiley, who is an enforcer.
But no, it looks a great show so far. And then on the Sunday...
Oh. How can I say?
You're going to be shouting Hail Sabin, aren't you?
I'll be shouting Hail Sabin, Young Bucks, Drew Gallic, Robbie X going for the...
Yeah, it says the 55.
Is it 55?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Robbie X fighting the righteous one. Kaylee Ray. Melina.
She isn't wrestling though, is she?
I don't think she is, but you never know. They could have an impromptu match on the night.
Does she? She doesn't wrestle anymore though, does she?
I think she does. I think she still does. I'm not 100% sure. Never say never. I say never say never. But that aside, can you disagree with that card for Southside?
No, we've got Nomdar versus
Oh,
Marty Skrill.
This isn't Southside, folks. This is the ICW show.
Yeah. Kenny Williams versus Lewis Garvin.
Oh.
Sabu should be against BT Gunn. That's
Yeah.
what I'm hearing.
Yeah, and then we've got Grado get a title shot against the current ICW World Heavyweight Champion. Which, at the rate he's going, is most likely going to be Drew Galloway. Is anything else you'd like to add?
No, I'm just looking forward to next week. You know, I've revised the words for Like a Prayer from Madonna. Just say yes, Madonna. Just say yes.
Just say yes. Now, I don't know what mood I'm going to be in next week. Am I going to be still focusing on over last United show?
A couple of shots of Jack Daniels will change your mind.
Even so, I think that would probably make it worse, if anything. But even so, Blake, I'm coming for you, and I mean that.
But no, that's it from us next week. We will be live. Well, that's it from us this week. We'll be live next week. From there, new pull some strings, see if we can get one of Lacey I's tracks on.
Yep.
If he'll let us. So I'll try to pull some strings there.
Actually, speed update. I've already one ahead of you. He says yes.
So I'll have a...
Well, we just need to decide on which song.
Yeah. And it's going to be good.
Yeah. It's going to be good. But anyway, is there any way they'd be able to contact us?
Same ways as usual. Facebook,
Twitter,
and YouTube.
YouTube, personal accounts, and email.
Yeah, but that's it. From a pissed off Matt Burns and a chilled out Nathan Goff, this has been The Burning Truth. And remember, watch your local wrestling shows.
So,
see you later, folks.
Catch you later.